Umar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global. I'm the O2 Indigo today for Ultimate Boxer. Look who I bumped into, Luke Watkins.
Oi, oi.
How you doing, mate?
I'm very well.
All good? Very well. You're obviously down here for Sam Smith.
Yes.
Big sort of light heavyweight tournament going on tonight.
Massive.
Yeah, this will go out after the tournament. But anyways, give me a prediction for tonight. How's he going to do?
Sam?
Yeah.
He's only come here to win. The people I roll, we don't come in for this stuff to take part. He's come here to win. I mean, I've seen him in the gym. He's been putting the work in, the sparring, fresh sparring, constantly. He's ready and prepped for this.
Yeah. See, it's a great chance for a lot of boxers who aren't really known live on sort of Sport Bible and Spike tonight to put themselves out there. What do you think of the whole tournament? I
think it's great. I think the concept, the opportunity it gives the lads, it's absolutely great for boxing, especially, like you said, the guys that not necessarily had the exposure. This is a great platform for them to get on and gain that exposure.
And a different weird sort of format. I mean, what would you feel like going into this sort of format where you could fight 3 times tonight?
Yeah, I suppose I just embrace it, enjoy it. But it suits certain fighters, don't necessarily suit all fighters. But you never know, with tournaments like this, you never know what's going to happen on the night. You know, someone can get cut, someone can get caught cold. You know, it's really up in the air.
Okay. Right, let's go back to the copper box. What a fight it was between you and Isaac Chamberlain.
Thank you.
Firstly, have you watched it back?
Nah, not yet, not yet. I will watch it back.
Okay.
I just having some time off, man. Switch off from the business of, you know, you're in camp, you're so focused, you're watching all your food constantly. It's nice to, you know, let my head down a little bit.
Deservedly so, yeah. You can have that break. But what sort of feedback have you got? Great
feedback. Honestly, great feedback. It's one of those fights. It was so close. Do you know what I mean? The ref put it down to a single point in the fight. You know, and if it was the last 10 seconds, if that was the case and that didn't happen, it's Geraldine.
I know. What up? Of course you can come through.
If that didn't happen, it would have been a different result. So in my opinion, let's do it again. I'm sure the fans will love that. You know, yeah. I'm sure the fans will love that. But with both, it was a hard fight. It was a tough fight. We both had to really dig deep and show some character. It was good, really good. But I think it was very entertaining for the fans. It would be something that I would love to do again, and I'm sure he would.
Yeah, I think the general consensus, I'm not saying it was everyone, but they had you up, obviously, before the knockdown.
Yes.
Is that what Paddy told you as well? How did he have it?
I felt that. I genuinely, hand on my heart, I felt that. You can ask fighters, and some fighters, I think most fighters will know this, I felt I was ahead. And I think he felt I was ahead because he knew he had to dig deep and pull something out the bag, and credit to him, he did do that, you know, and he done it in the last dying seconds of the fight, you know, and I can't do nothing but congratulate the man, because I'm not one of the, I don't do slagging people off. You know, I want to be in good fights, I want to be in great fights, I want to be a British fighter to be recognised, and that's all I'm just trying to do, make my living doing this.
Yeah, of course. And I know the type of guy you are. I mean, I put it out on IFL, the video where you went into his dressing room after, congratulate him. It was just all respect. But yeah, that's the way to do it as a boxer, as a professional.
Yeah, definitely. What's you know, you go in there, you beat 10 tons of shit out of each other, then shake a man's hand. Do you know what I mean? I'm not into drinking after fights and stuff. But if that was the case, I'd most probably buy the man a beer. Do you know what I mean? We just beat the dog out of each other. Right, let's have a beer. We've earned our money. We've done what we came to do for the fans, and that's what it's about. It's about putting it on for the fans. I want to be, well, I think I am a fan-friendly fighter. You know, I've got that style that entertains. I'm happy to get in and have a real good fight, and that's what it's about.
Last one on Isaac. If that rematch did come about, what would you do different?
Well, that's kind of giving it away. Do you know what I mean? Until I go back and watch the fight, you know, and sit down and really analyse, okay, this is where we need to make amendments, or not necessarily make amendments. Until then, I couldn't give you an answer. Like I said, I've just been switched off, hair down, not really looking too much at that. You know, I've just been eating.
Now, there was some breaking news yesterday. Obviously, the rematch for Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora got announced. How did you have the first one?
Oh man, that was so close. So close. Do you know what I'm going to do? I like to. I watch boxing, you know, in my spare time. I'm actually going to re-watch the fight, score it again. But I remember thinking, damn, that's a close fight. Could it have gone either way? Most probably. You know,
a draw even.
Yeah, and when rounds are close, sometimes it's like, who's your favourite fighter? Who do you sway towards? I am terrible at judging fights. Hand on my heart. Do you know what I mean? If it's someone I like or someone I know personally, I'm going to pick them in a close round every time. It's a good job I'm not a judge.
But yeah, it's going to be a cracking fight because the first one was brilliant. And what else are they going to do rather than getting in trade blows?
Yeah, you know the characters of the men, you know what to expect, and I think it's just going to be another epic battle.
Now, last time we caught up, I asked you about Usyk Bellew. Have your sort of thoughts changed on this fight at all?
No, my money would be on Tony. I'm backing Tony. You know, when you put things on paper, you can always look. When you look at things on paper, you look at the resumes and you think where Usyk is right now, and you think where Tony is. But Tony has called his last 3-4 fights nail on the head, and I don't mean like he called it close. He hit the nail on the head every single time. And this man, he who dares, he's the one who will find the win against Usyk.
If you're right and Tony does pull it off, is that the greatest ever victory from a British fighter? I know it's a big statement, but...
Do you know what? That's not... Who am I to judge that and call that? You know, I'm not even... When it comes to things, I'm not a boxing expert or a boxing...
Okay, but what about in the modern era then? Since the 2000s, let's say.
Yeah, of his era, yeah, definitely. He goes into, you know, when there's great fights where it's like, bloody hell, we didn't expect that, and he done it. You know, he becomes one of those. And not that, do you know what? He's cemented his legacy in his last few fights. He really is gaining the respect that he deserves, and he was a little bit underrated, undernoticed, I should say. You know, and he's really come to the front, and now he's become
pay-per-view fighter,
pay-per-view superstar, world fighter. He really has.
And the chance to become top 3 pound for pound
in the world.
Amazing.
Yeah, man, it's unreal.
All right, Luke. Anything you want to add?
No, you know, just thank you for you guys doing what you do. Great to be here tonight, watching Ultimate Boxer. You know, I'm a big boxing fan, so tonight's night off. Watch this, enjoy it, and just thank you everyone that tunes in, and my new followers, old followers, my sponsors. You know, without anyone, I always say it, without any of those guys, I wouldn't do what I do.
Actually, Luke, I've got one last one. Something's popped into my head. Say you're wrong and Usyk comes out on top. Yeah. He wants to move up to heavyweight. Yeah. How do you think he fares with the likes of Joshua, Dylan White, etc.?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really do. I'm not going to pretend and pick how I think it's going to go if he does do that, because I think that is what his plan is. But he boxed at super heavyweight in the amateurs. He done great in the World Boxing Super Series against super heavyweights. His style can compete at that level. You know, he outworks people in the sense of angles, the way he boxes, the way he manoeuvres. His ring craftsmanship is phenomenal. I think he'll do great at it.
Be interesting to see him with Joshua, you know, at Wembley. That would be something.
Man, yeah, it would be sick. It would be sick.
All right, Luke, always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for talking to IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
Yes, yeah? IFL, thank you.
Cheers.